Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders and challenges of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share another fascinating story with you today. As we step out into nature, we're often reminded of the intricate web of life that surrounds us. From the tiniest insects to the mightiest trees, every living thing plays a vital role in the ecosystem. But sometimes, this delicate balance can be disrupted by factors like climate change, habitat destruction, and human activity. Today, we're going to talk about a phenomenon that's been gaining attention in recent years: the spread of alpha-gal syndrome, a condition caused by the bite of certain ticks. You might have heard of it, but if not, don't worry. We'll dive into the details and explore what this means for us and the natural world. Alpha-gal syndrome is an allergic reaction that occurs when someone is bitten by a tick carrying a specific type of sugar molecule called galactose alpha 1.3, galactose, or alpha-gal for short. This sugar is found in mammalian meat, like beef, pork, and lamb, as well as in some dairy products. When a tick bites an animal that has consumed these foods, it picks up the alpha-gal molecule and can then transmit it to humans through its saliva. The symptoms of alpha-gal syndrome can range from mild to severe and include hives, itching, swelling, stomach cramps, diarrhea, and even anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction. In some cases, people have reported experiencing symptoms hours or even days after eating meat or dairy products, making it difficult to diagnose the condition. The lone star tick, found primarily in the southeastern United States, is the main culprit behind alpha-gal syndrome. These ticks are aggressive and can hunt down their human targets with ease. In fact, some people have reported encountering tick bombs, clusters of hundreds or even thousands of juvenile ticks that can attach to a person's skin and cause multiple bites. As the climate warms up, tick populations are expanding their ranges, and alpha-gal syndrome is becoming more widespread. Cases have been reported in Europe and Australia, although they're still relatively rare outside of the United States. The western black-legged tick and the deer tick may also be able to spread alpha-gal syndrome, adding to the complexity of this issue. The implications are significant, not just for human health, but also for the environment. As ticks move into new areas, they can bring diseases like Lyme disease, Powassan virus, and Babesia with them. This highlights the need for greater awareness, research, and funding to combat these emerging threats. As we navigate this complex issue, it's essential to remember that we're not just talking about human health, we're also discussing the delicate balance of ecosystems and the interconnectedness of all living things. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. We're exploring the wonders of the natural world, and today, we find ourselves in the midst of one of the most ancient and resilient ecosystems on the planet, the Daintree rainforest in far north Queensland, Australia. As we venture into this breathtaking landscape, we're joined by Angie Hewitt, a seasoned tour host who has spent 27 years guiding visitors through her family's 67-hectare Cooper Creek wilderness property. With her expert knowledge, we embark on a journey to spot some of the rainforest's most fascinating creatures, including the majestic cassowaries. These towering birds, often referred to as keystone vectors, play a vital role in maintaining the health of the rainforest ecosystem. Angie introduces us to some of the resident cassowaries, each with their unique personalities and stories. We meet Big Bertha, a statuesque female estimated to be around 70 years old, as well as Delilah and Prudy, a mother-daughter duo, and Crinklecut, a charming male who sired several batches of chicks with multiple partners. As we wander through the rainforest, Angie points out an array of other wildlife species that call this place home. We catch glimpses of green tree ants, which have developed a fascinating habit of milking sweet-tasting saps from aphids and caterpillars. We also learn about the presence of feral pigs, saltwater crocodiles, Bennett's tree kangaroos, and spectacled flying foxes, each playing their part in the intricate web of life within this ecosystem. But the Daintree rainforest is not without its dangers. Angie warns us about the toxic plants that can cause irritation for months, as well as the blood-sucking creepy crawlies and deathly animals that lurk in the shadows. We hear about the amethystine pythons that prey on cassowary chicks and other unsuspecting victims, including human infants, if given the opportunity. Despite these perils, the Daintree rainforest remains a place of breathtaking beauty and resilience. Angie guides us through the stunning landscapes, pointing out thousand-year-old yellow walnut trees, leafy silky oaks, and flowering satin ashes that have withstood cyclones and floods. We pause beneath the majestic buttress roots of a golden pender tree, where Angie and her husband Neil exchanged their marriage vows many years ago. As we conclude our journey through the Daintree rainforest, we're reminded of the importance of preserving these ancient ecosystems for future generations. The intricate balance of life within this rainforest is a testament to the awe-inspiring complexity of nature. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. As we conclude our journey through the natural world today, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible impact one person can have on the lives of countless animals. You may not have heard of Mikayla Raines, but her dedication to saving foxes and other creatures from exploitation and neglect is a testament to the power of compassion and determination. Mikayla's story begins with a simple yet profound realization that foxes, often seen as mere commodities or pests, are in fact sentient beings deserving of our respect and care. From the age of 15, she devoted herself to understanding and protecting these complex, fascinating animals. Her journey took her from volunteering at wildlife rehabilitation centers to founding Save a Fox Rescue, a sanctuary for foxes discarded by the fur industry or abandoned as pets. As we delve into Mikayla's world, we find ourselves confronted with the harsh realities of human contradiction. On one hand, we have the luxury fur trade, which breeds animals for their coats, only to discard them when they're no longer needed. On the other, we have the well-meaning but often misguided attempts to release these animals back into the wild, where they may struggle to survive. Mikayla's approach was different. She chose to collaborate with fur farms, working tirelessly to rescue and rehabilitate foxes that would otherwise be doomed. But Mikayla's story is not just one of triumph, it's also a testament to the toll that compassion can take on our lives. As someone who struggled with autism, depression, and borderline personality disorder, she faced unique challenges in her work. The emotional labor of rescue work, combined with the scrutiny and harassment from online detractors, eventually proved too much for her to bear. Tragically, Mikayla took her own life on June 20th, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and motivate us. As we reflect on Mikayla's life and work, we're reminded of the intricate web of relationships between humans and animals. We're forced to confront our own contradictions, our capacity for both kindness and cruelty, our tendency to exploit and discard the very creatures we claim to care about. And yet, even in the face of such challenges, there is hope. Mikayla's story shows us that one person can make a difference, that our choices and actions have the power to shape the world around us. As we close this episode of Nature Walk, I want to leave you with a sense of awe and appreciation for the complex, often fraught relationships between humans and animals. Let us honor Mikayla's memory by continuing her work, by advocating for compassion, empathy, and understanding in all our interactions with the natural world. Let us recognize that even the smallest actions can have a profound impact on the lives of others, human and animal alike. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.